95% of the work that we do are based on habits. So rich people have rich habits and poor people have poor habits or no habits at all. But the good thing is about that habit can be acquired over repetitive practice. And if you come up with some advantage that you may be having a good family background, you may be having a good education, good contacts, and good professional background, but still you are not getting the kind of wealth and the richness within you. On the other hand, you can come up with some disadvantages, and you do not have a good family background, you do not have a good educations, you do not have good friends or many friends or contacts like that. But the thing is that you are struggling, you are starting from zero or nothing. In both the cases, with excellent habits, you can be wealthy in no time. And the thing is that basically the habits is something that can be nurtured. It takes around 20 to 30 days to pick up a habit, and in that way, if you calculate, then it takes around 12 habits. In 12 months, it will you can get 12 habits and 12 wealth making habits. That is most important. And with that, you can be easily happy, and you can be wealthy as well. And a tip for that: do something more than what you are paid off. And if you do that, then you will be paid more than what you do. I will talk about 10 habits for the rich and wealthy people follows. You should follow these, you should pick up these 10 habits, and that will help to build wealth and richness in your career. So let's start with that. The first habit is basically do what you love. The millionaires say that they never work for a day in their life. What that means is that they say that they do what they love, and that way they are paid off very well. You should also do the same thing. Whatever you do, you should have a passion, you should have some kind of love attached to that, and that will help you to get the maximum success and to become rich and wealthy in that way. And the millionaires continuously look for improve the people's life by introducing some ideas, by introducing some solutions that the people never thought of, and that way they achieve the success out there. Second thing, the second habit for the rich people is set clear goals. The rich people, they set very clear goals, and they have different milestones to achieve that particular goals, and they continuously keep on monitoring whatever the goals they are setting, they are incrementally making progress on that goals or not. And you also need to do the same thing. You need to set clear goals, clear mission and vision for a particular thing, and that way you will be inch closer to the success and the wealthiness. Third thing, use your time well. So what rich people do, rich people plan for a particular day one day before. That means the day before they start planning what they are going to do for the day. For that, they maintain different journals. Even in my previous videos also, I talked about how to maintain the to-do list for a particular day and how to set the priority for each of the items. So you can check those videos where I have discussed about the ABCD rule, where you can actually set the priority and you can discard or eliminate some of your tasks based on the priority. I talked about the Pomodoro technique, which is excellent way of focusing for a particular work at a particular time. So these are the habits for the rich people. On the other hand, the poor people, they jump to their work even without planning to do something, and in that way most of the time they come across failures, and even though they complete the work, they take very long time. So planning is very important, and time management and priority setting is very important to become wealthy and successful. Fourth thing, just say no to most of the things. And rich people used to tell that. So whatever the thing that comes their way, they first try to analyze that, whether that thing is basically gives them the particular success. What you can actually do, you can find out what is your hourly rate. Yes, the hourly rate. The rich people spend 2000 hours on an average for the whole year to become successful in their career. They work 2000 hours annually. So in similar way, if you have your annual income as X and Y, you can divide that with 2000 hours, and that way you can get the hourly rate. Any work that comes your way, you need to find out that the outcome of the work, is it worth of that hourly rate? If it is so, then you should go and grab that work. Otherwise, you should simply eliminate that work. Just say no to do that work. Otherwise, what happens that if you start doing lot of things and many things which are not very important, so that way you will lose to actually work on the most important work that can fetch you the success and the wealth in your life. So just try to learn saying no in your life for probably most of the work, and pick up only those work which will give you success and wealthiness. Fifth things, keep learning and growing. So what the millionaires do, they spend on an average 2 to 3 hours of study time. They subscribe newsletters, they go for journals, they take the audiobooks, and what they believe is that one idea, yes, only one idea, in addition to their existing knowledge of their business or existing knowledge of their work, can give them a breakthrough and success. And in that way, they also think that solution for every problem is present in this world. So you need to go and find it out. If you find it out, that will give you a huge success in your career. So that's why you should also keep on learning. You should also start growing, read a lot of books, watch videos, journals, and all these things, just to keep you updated. Even technologies and all these things also, they are also keep on changing at a very fast rate. You should keep on learning yourself also to catch up on that. 6 things, avoid television trap. The 6th important thing to become successful is avoiding television trap. Yes, the poor people, they start their day switching on the television, and only when they get tired very much, then they switch off the television at night. So on an average, they spend 7 to 8 hours in a day. On the other hand, the rich people hardly spend a few hours in front of the television. So what rich people do, the more and more you can reach, you will come out of the television trap automatically. So what rich people do, they keep the television set at a very far away from their room, only because of if they want to watch a particular program or entertainment of a television, in a television, they need to wake up, they need to stand, and they need to walk through the lobby and the other rooms in order to reach to the television room and be seated to watch it for a particular program. So you should keep in mind regarding that, and that will help. Another important thing, the 7th habit, is basically you should become very curious. Curious in the sense that rich people, what they do, they always talk with people. They are very good listeners. They believe that every pupil has the potential or the capability to give some input to you that can help for your success. On the other hand, in general, most of the people they want to talk a lot and they are not a very good listener. On the other hand, the rich people they try to face the ideas, try to get feedback from the people, and they show their curiosity, they ask a lot of questions, and in that way they try to figure out what is the best solutions, and they employ those solutions in their actual work. So becoming curious is very important in life to become successful. The eighth thing, and one of the most important things, is that you should maintain a good health and energy, because to become successful you need a very high level of energy, and the millionaires, they take a very good care of their health. They take nutritious food, they take water throughout the day, they do each and everything to keep them hydrated, to keep them highly energized, so that they can start their day very early compared to the normal people, and they work very late when the other people already stop doing anything, and they make their end of the day. There are few things to maintain the health. First of all, you need to make a proper weight, because any extra pound, any extra kgs, you need to carry those extra things while you move, and that will make you fatigue, that will lower your energy level. So you should make a proper weight, and you should eat less, and you should exercise more to make a proper weight, to maintain a proper weight. Second thing is basically to maintain a good health is basically the proper rest. People say that 3 to 4 hours a day of rest, or 3 to 4 hours sleep at night is well enough, but actually 7 to 8 hours of sleep is necessary to energize your body, and to give a refresh thinking at your mind. So in the morning you will automatically feel refreshed, and that will help you to boost up in your energy throughout the day. And proper exercise is very must. So rich people, they wake up early, they do aerobic exercise, they do yoga, and all sort of things, so that can give you a positive vibe, a positive energy throughout the day. And they find opportunity to walk, they find opportunity to use the stairs instead of using the elevators. So you should also follow this. You can park your car far away, you can walk through the parking lot. Only try to make yourself simulated, only try to make yourself walking and spending energies and all these things. Ninth important thing is that calculated risk taking. You should take risk, but it should be very calculative. The rich people, they also take risk, but they get lot of information before actually doing or investing anything on a particular job or on a particular work. They know that what can be the outcome, and they are very much prepared for that outcome, but they take risk, because without taking risks, getting success is very difficult. So you should keep this in your mind. The 10th and the most important thing that rich people do, they network continually. They mix with people, they get their ideas, they talk with them, they give their ideas, share among the people. But remember that they only talk with people who have the potential to provide them the input to become successful, and on the vice versa. But they never talk with the negative people, the people who do not have anything, vision or mission. They simply avoid those people. So you should also network continually, you should mix with people, you should get ideas from the positive minded people. You should be surrounded with this kind of environment, so that will help you to very quickly to become successful. In that way you can be wealthy and rich in your life. So I hope these 10 habits, knowing these 10 habits and also practicing and picking up those habits, maybe in 10 months or 12 months, that will help you to become successful and to become wealthy and rich. With that, Subhasish Chakraborti signing off.